everyone, how's it going? This is Kay here. You've been wondering why I'm just wearing this random camo shirts and, this neck cover. I thought there was a name for it, I just can't remember at this moment. Yeah. I was actually planning to make some videos about going out for wildlife photography, bird photography. After I got myself into using my 200-500mm lens from Nikon, I initially bought the lens for taking photos of the moon and I don't know, like a little more like landscape purposes, having that focal length. And whoever knew, like taking photos of the birds are super fun. During this time, while I can't work and can't provide my photography services, I thought that was a really good hobby. I mean, kind of to develop. So recently, after getting really huge interest in it, I decided to sell some of my lenses that I don't usually use and decide to get the big lens. I mean, it's not that big, but so 500mm PF like prime lens. It's probably the lightest telephoto prime lens on its class. It still has the characteristics of all those like huge super telephoto lenses, like sharpness, fast focusing, and like great build quality. But that's not the important part here. So the reason why I'm just doing this video is to show you some special gift that I received from Korea. Whenever you're buying those big telephoto lenses, you probably see those like the covers they put outside of their super telephoto lenses. Firstly, for extra weather sealing, and second for additional kind of camouflage, or maybe third, like a little more protection against like a scratching or like hitting, because it's a little like a cushiony material. So there's something called a lenscoat. I know that in the US, generally, there's a company named Lenscoat. They sell like those like specially made lens cover for every big lenses on the market. And I researched. I found some of the like cons and pros of like this certain brand. Some are too thick, some are too thin, and some has like really nice like finishing on the edges. The one that I was really looking at is the special lens coat from crafter name Gakgung. In Korean translation literally means peekaboo, but he's the guy behind all this like crafty, like a amazing handmade lens coat for last about 10 years, and he's been providing this lens coat for almost like all like wildlife shooters in Korea. He's one of like a big one that everybody buys from. And recently I had a chance to talk to him, and he was thinking about expanding his business to overseas so that he can have more clientele and so people can access to like this product that he makes. And for kind of as a gift, kind of welcome gift, he actually sent me a coat to me, and it just arrived here today. So it came with the Korean Uchaeguk, which is the postal service, like Canada Post, US Post Service, like so EMS is like the Korean like the mailing service. And when you open up the box, it comes in this nice pouch, and it's actually very simple. He has like small tag for the lens that this thing fits in. And before I just open these packages, if I can tell you, like the finishing on the sims and everything are very, very like clean and sturdy compared to some of the lens coats on the market, which has no finishings on the edges. So like over time when you use it, sometimes like those like strings get really loose. They start kind of breaking apart from the part. So usually like in heavy use they last like 2 to 3 years, like maybe longer if you kind of take care of it better. But yeah, I mean, should I just take this one out first and see? Do I have... Actually don't have anything to cut. Well, we have this good tool called teeth. I don't know, this is probably not the best way to open a package, but it's okay. I have, yeah, so they have a small part. I think this band is for the focus ring. And this is the end part. He actually has all the numbers on it. The numbers are handwritten, which I really appreciate. And I think this number 1 is probably for the hood. 1, 2, and then there's a 3. 3, and am I missing 4? Oh. Oh, sorry, number 4 was in number 2. So number 4, oh, he actually has 2. 1, I think this is for, yeah, the distance meter, which has the little like clear thing in front. And I think this is for the switch and the memory recall. I think the numbers are a little bit mixed up, but generally it feels very soft and cushiony. Definitely will work as some sort of like protection kind of material. And I don't know, compared to, it's actually totally different pattern, but I think just the pointed camel, once I have it on my lens, I hope it helps. I will do more videos on the field, how it feels and how well it will like hide in the wilderness. Yeah, that's for it today. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll be back with more interesting content for the review.